Hello, Radiant Spirits. It's Feather with Feather's Ancient Wisdom coming to you on March 17th, 2024. Today is traditionally known as St. Patrick's Day in the Northern Hemisphere. Or also, I learned today, St. Gertrude's Day, and she's the patron saint of gardening, travel, and cat lovers. Well, since we're talking about Ireland a little bit here, um, I thought it only fitting that I would dive into the fairies. So we have the Faeries Oracle by Brian Feoud and text by Jessica Macbeth. I keep my cards in a kind of see-through pouch here so that they can still be in the air. That's just how I treat my fairies. It's actually been a while since I've had the pleasure of playing with them. So let's dive in here. Thank you, fairies, for joining us. I saw one of you already wanted to come out and play. Oh, they're just really talkative today. Look at this. Again, this is like an oracle deck, so we're going to pull one card for every day of the week. Starting with tomorrow, Monday. Okay, you want to come out? All right, so we got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We got Thursday. Fairies, we love you. I've got the tingly chills here. Thank you. All right, Saturday and Sunday. If they want to fall out. There we go. All righty. So tomorrow, Monday, is Grew the Slow. So many of you may feel that you're having a slow start to the week. Maybe you were partying this weekend, enjoying the company of others. And Monday is going to be a little bit slow to start, a little bit groggy for you, a little bit wanting to just hermit. If you have the opportunity to work from home, you may be wanting to do that. Some of us don't have the luxury of doing that on a Monday and have to go in. But just take your day as it comes. Take it slow and don't try to stress yourself out. Just take it easy. All right. We have the Piper for Tuesday. All right, so what does the Piper do? The Piper makes music, gets creative, sings a song. It's like a vocal time, right? It's making music for not just others, but for the self. And so I feel like Tuesday is going to bring you the opportunity to maybe hear something or want to play something that's your song, that speaks to your soul, that makes you feel really good. And maybe if things get tough on Tuesday, you're just going to want to play that song. And if you don't have the means, just hum it, you know. And it could also be like whistle while you work. You know, that makes the day go a little bit better is when we, you know, have fun with it. And we're listening to music, we're humming music, we're whistling, we're having some pep in our step as we move forward through the week. So I love this color story. It's like we've hermited in the woods on Monday and then come out of the bushes on Tuesday. And we're like, okay, we got the groove of this. All right. And then Wednesday, it's a collection of pixies. And they look like they're having a fun time. Pixies are known for having a little bit of mischief about them, having fun, dancing, grooving. So Wednesday is going to be fun. I think Wednesday is going to be really, really fun. You may have a pixie that comes forward and is not, being more on the mischievous side. And so that may cause some problems for you. I believe Mercury is going in retrograde sometime around here, if not already. Um, so there may be some issues that arise on Wednesday. There may be miscommunications. There may be things that break down. And you may feel like you have a pixie that day. But pixies also encourage you to take things lightly, right? When stuff doesn't go our way, it's how we react to that issue, right? So, what is your response going to be? Is it going to be anger? Is it going to be frustration? Is it going to be those lower vibrational feelings? The pixies are encouraging you to take everything with a grain of salt. Okay. So, something broke down. Was it the end of the world? No. Did you lose the limb? Hopefully not. Right. Um, so just take it with a grain of salt on Wednesday if things don't go your way. Try to be more playful. Try to have fun within your week. And then on Thursday, we have Fairies of the Future. Look at these beauties. All right. So, Fairies of the Future. Fairies are wise. Fairies exist in all time, past, present, future. They. So I just watched a video with my son last night, Kurtzagat, thank you very much, about time and this theory that everything is existing all at once, right? You've heard of the movie or possibly seen it, everything happening all at once. So Thursday is really, I feel like, the opportunity. Again, I think we had this 2 weeks ago. I apologize for missing last week. But 2 weeks ago, we did have a time split on Thursday where we had the opportunity to go into different timelines. And I feel like this Thursday also invites us to make choices and make decisions on which path we want to take, because all outcomes are possible. And it's really tapping in to those fairies there that are saying, you know, if you want a particular outcome to occur, if you want to go on a particular path, you have the ability to do that and quantum leap into the future. I feel like it's almost as if you can go to bed and you can set your intentions before you sleep. And when you wake up, you can have that beautiful new timeline and shift into that timeline for yourself. So it's really like asking yourself what it is that you want. How are you going to move forward? Are you, there's so many fairies in this image, ethereal, beautiful, friendly, and spooky. And it's just, who do you want to be? So maybe it's also a time to reflect on yourself and get true with yourself. Ask yourself the tough questions. Am I on path? Am I moving forward? I feel like I'm repeating this from another week and I apologize, but that's the message that I'm getting. It's like maybe it's a weekly check-in that we have to do with ourselves to make sure that we're on path, because weekends, at least in the traditional work week, tend to offer us the opportunity to do different things because we're finally allowed the freedom, right, to move forward and do those. And so Thursday is really like, what does the future hold for me? What do I want the future to hold for me? And how can I make the future turn out the way that I want it to? Because really, all we have is the present and the now. So it's like, what can you do now to help create the future that you want? It's making sure that you're taking those steps and you're doing those actions. All right, Friday. We have the beautiful, bright mother. It's all about nurturing. It's all about caring. Um, what do we do when we are the mother? Even if we're male, when we take on a motherly role, what does that mean? It means that we're caring and that we're nurturing and that we're looking after something. We are tending to something. So, what is that for you? Is it a hobby? Is it gardening? Is it, your creative outlet? Is it your family? Is it your job? What is it that you need to tend to? You need to put in the effort, you need to put in the action, and you need to help um, make it grow, whatever it is for you. Okay. Um, I really love this card. All the imagery in it is very beautiful and dark in a sections, and a little bit, mischievous. And it's kind of also, I feel, coming off of the pixies and the fairies of the future, that the bright mother is the one who checks them. Let's check. Okay, how are we reacting to situations? That's what a mother does to a child, teaches them how to appropriately respond, right? And they also teach them their consequences of their actions. If you do this, this is going to happen. If you want this to happen, this is what you need to do. So it's all about tending to those lessons that you got on Wednesday and Thursday about pixies and the future. And again, there's that color story between the fairies of the future to the bright mother. They're very much in line with each other. And you've kind of got this Pan figure here, kind of almost harkening back to this gentleman. And you've got this hidden in the forest, kind of like him as well, and some little playful pixies in the corner. So it's kind of like the culmination of the entire week. Like, what did you learn? Let's reflect, and let's, turn the reflection on ourselves and look into the mirror and really be like, what did I accomplish this week? Did I do what I needed to do? How would I mother myself and really tend um, to you? Alrighty. Well, it looks like the weekend is beautiful. We've got the Maiden on Saturday. So she's coming out. She's young. She's youthful. She's playful. Look at that smile. Um, so Saturday, you may actually meet somebody, a young girl, that imparts some type of wisdom on you, that says something that sparks something to you. I mean, just a random encounter with a child, that would be interesting to see if that occurs. Um, but if not, it's our opportunity to really embrace our childlike self. Saturday is the day to be playful, to think about the things that we loved as a kid, especially interesting coming off of the mother and now just going to the child, the maiden. And what did we find fun? And do that again. Maybe it's been a long time since you did that activity that you just love so much growing up. It's time to get back to it, back to what you love, and um, and have some joy. I just feel like she's embodying joy. So it's a beautiful day on Saturday for joy and for all of us. And then Sunday is unity. I find that I often am saying that Sunday is the day to gather with your like minded tribe. And I am coming to realize that it is also, traditionally in Christianity, the day of church, where you get together with your church members. And this card is the number one card for unity. And for me, that would be God's source. So whether you go to an actual church on Sunday, a temple, a mosque, um, whatever it is for you, maybe it's just yourself in your home in a meditative state. Maybe it's uniting with friends and family members, but it's a time for you to really connect with God source energy. And I'm wanting to just like close my eyes and breathe and go into myself, because we are extensions of God source energy. For the Christians out there, I'm getting really Catholic today. Maybe it's that, or Christian today. It's maybe that's that St. Patrick's Day energy where he flushed out all the pagans and uh, left just those Christians behind. So maybe that's why this is coming up. But um, I really feel like Jesus is we're taught that he is the Son of God. But what Jesus was actually preaching was that we are all sons and daughters of God. All of us. We're no different than him. If you really, really look into it, he didn't preach that he was above anybody. He was a very humble man, and he was trying to teach us all that we have a direct connection to God, and we can be like him or her. I'm using him for this dogma that I'm discussing now. But that we all have that light within us, that's our soul. It cannot be seen. Um, it's a belief. That we have this beautiful soul light energy within us, and where does it go beyond here? This weekend for me, there was a lot of discussion about that. What is beyond? You see mediums, and how they are able to connect with spirits on the other side, and where are they? Is it a heaven? Is it a hell? Is it purgatory? Is it just another dimension? Is it just another reality? Like, it's so unfathomable to really think about those who have passed on. And I feel like unity on Sunday, and I'm getting choked up about it, is almost an opportunity for us to connect with loved ones who have passed on. Yeah, I'm getting really emotional. Because they're in that God source energy, if they did not get reincarnated, as some people believe. But let's assume that they've moved on and they have ascended and they are in another realm, whatever that realm may be, that we still have that soul within us that connects to theirs, because we make connections with everybody that we meet and everybody that we know. I'm getting so emotional, sorry. And it's like that theory of strings, the red string around the fingers and to the heart, and chords, and other traditions of attachment to other people. Like, we create those. And if we do not intentionally remove them, they're still there when they move on to another realm. And we can still connect with them, and we can still tune into them, and we can still get guidance from them. So I feel like Sunday is an opportunity for you to go to church, whatever that church is for you, whether it's in a physical temple or it's within yourself, and connecting with loved ones and connecting with God source energy. It's going to be a really beautiful Sunday, and I hope that you guys check in with me and let me know how it goes. And yeah, it's going to be a beautiful week, you guys. It's going to be a beautiful week. Take it easy, have fun, take it with a grain of salt. Um, decide, make a decision on Thursday. What is it that you want to do? Friday, like really tune in and mother yourself and nurture yourself. And Saturday, have fun and have joy and be playful. And Sunday, really connect. Yeah. So thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate and I love all of you. I really, truly do. And I hope you have a blessed week, Radiant Spirits.